There exists a profound philosophy that guides us to happiness, centered around the simple yet powerful concept of letting life be. This wisdom does not advocate for passivity but encourages embracing the flow of existence with a heart full of acceptance and a mind free from unnecessary resistance. By adopting this philosophy, we can transform our thoughts and lead ourselves to a more content and peaceful life. First, we need to understand the essence of simply letting life be. Often we find ourselves entangled in a web of expectations and desires, striving to control every aspect of our lives. This constant effort creates tension and dissatisfaction. However, what if we allowed life to unfold naturally? By relinquishing the urge to control, we open ourselves to the beauty of the present moment. This does not mean abandoning our goals or aspirations, but rather approaching them with flexibility and openness. When we stop fighting against the current, we conserve our energy and reduce our stress, thus making the practice of letting life be a powerful tool for achieving inner peace. Consider the times when things did not go as planned. How often have we felt frustrated or disappointed because our reality did not match our expectations? These moments of discord present opportunities to practice acceptance. By acknowledging that life is inherently unpredictable, we can learn to embrace uncertainty. This shift in perspective allows us to see challenges as part of the natural flow of life rather than as obstacles to our happiness. When we accept the ebb and flow of existence, we develop resilience. We realize that our true power lies not in controlling the external world, but in mastering our inner response to it. Next, let's explore the concept of non-attachment. Non-attachment does not imply indifference. It means engaging with life fully while understanding that everything is transient. When we cling too tightly to people, outcomes, or material possessions, we set ourselves up for suffering. On the other hand, when we appreciate the impermanence of life, we can enjoy each moment more deeply. This wisdom teaches us to cherish what we have without fearing its loss. It guides us to live in harmony with the natural rhythm of life, where change is the only constant. Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lessons. Reflect on your own experiences. Are there areas in your life where you resist change or struggle to let go? What would happen if you embraced these changes with a sense of curiosity and openness? By practicing non-attachment, we learn to flow with life rather than against it. This mindset frees us from the shackles of fear and allows us to experience true happiness. When we let go of our rigid expectations, we make room for new possibilities and opportunities that we might have otherwise overlooked. Non-attachment can be particularly challenging in our relationships. We often place expectations on others, hoping they will behave in ways that satisfy our desires. However, this mindset can lead to disappointment and strain. By practicing non-attachment in our relationships, we allow others to be themselves, fostering a sense of freedom and mutual respect. This approach nurtures healthier, more fulfilling connections. Imagine a scenario where a friend or loved one did not meet your expectations. How would the situation change if you approached it with non-attachment? By letting go of rigid expectations, you create space for understanding and compassion. This shift not only strengthens your relationships but also reduces your own stress and disappointment. Another area where non-attachment is beneficial is in our pursuits and ambitions. We often tie our self-worth to our achievements, placing immense pressure on ourselves to succeed. While it is important to strive for excellence, it is equally crucial to remain detached from the outcome. This detachment allows us to pursue our goals with passion and dedication, without being overwhelmed by fear of failure or the need for validation. Think about a goal you are currently pursuing. How would your approach change if you practiced non-attachment? By focusing on the process rather than the outcome, you can maintain a healthier perspective. This approach not only enhances your performance, but also ensures that you find joy and fulfillment in the journey itself rather than solely in the destination. In conclusion, the philosophy of letting life be, rooted in acceptance and non-attachment, offers profound insights for leading a happier, more peaceful life. By embracing the unpredictability of life, practicing non-attachment, and focusing on the present moment, we can transform our thoughts and experiences. This wisdom encourages us to flow with life, fostering resilience, inner peace, and true happiness. Letting life be is not about abandoning our pursuits, but about approaching them with an open heart and a flexible mind, ultimately leading to a more content and fulfilling existence. The art of living. Cultivating mindfulness, gratitude, and compassion for a fulfilling life. In the second part, we delve deeper into the practical application of this philosophy. One of the fundamental practices is mindfulness. Mindfulness involves being fully present in the moment, observing our thoughts and feelings without judgment. This practice helps us to become aware of the habitual patterns of resistance that cause us stress and unhappiness. By cultivating mindfulness, we learn to respond to life's events with greater clarity and calmness. We start to see things as they are, rather than through the lens of our biases and preconceptions. Another important aspect is gratitude. Gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack to what we have. It trains our mind to recognize and appreciate the abundance in our lives, no matter how small. When we practice gratitude, we cultivate a positive mindset that enhances our overall well-being. It reminds us that happiness is not about having everything we want, but about appreciating what we already have. This simple yet profound shift in perspective can transform our experience of life. We also need to consider the role of compassion. Compassion for ourselves and others is essential for letting life be. When we are kind to ourselves, we create a supportive internal environment that fosters growth and healing. Self-compassion involves acknowledging our imperfections and treating ourselves with the same kindness we would offer to a friend. It helps us to move past self-criticism and embrace our humanity. Similarly, compassion for others allows us to connect more deeply and authentically. It enables us to see beyond our own struggles and recognize the shared human experience. Think about the situations where you have judged yourself or others harshly. How would these situations change if approached with compassion? By practicing compassion, we dissolve the barriers that separate us from others and ourselves. We begin to understand that everyone is doing their best given their circumstances. This understanding fosters a sense of unity and peace, which is essential for happiness. Another practical tool is acceptance. Acceptance does not mean resignation. It means recognizing reality without trying to change it. When we accept things as they are, we free ourselves from the constant battle against what is. This acceptance creates space for growth and transformation. It allows us to focus our energy on what we can change rather than wasting it on what we cannot. Acceptance is a powerful act of surrender that leads to inner peace and contentment. Reflect on an area of your life where you struggle to accept reality as it is. What would change if you embraced acceptance instead of resistance? By practicing acceptance, we align ourselves with the natural flow of life, reducing friction and enhancing our sense of well-being. Acceptance helps us to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and poise. The path to serenity, cultivating patience, trust, and simplicity. In the third part, let us explore the wisdom of patience. Patience is the ability to stay calm and composed, even when things do not happen as quickly as we would like. It is an essential virtue in the philosophy of simply letting life be. When we are patient, we trust the process of life and understand that everything unfolds in its own time. Patience allows us to remain centered and grounded, even in the face of delays and setbacks. Consider the times when impatience has led to frustration or poor decisions. How might your experience have been different with a bit more patience? By cultivating patience, we develop the resilience to handle life's challenges with a tranquil mind. This inner calmness enables us to make wiser choices and maintain our happiness, regardless of external circumstances. Another crucial element is trust. Trusting life means having faith that things will work out as they are meant to, even if we cannot see the bigger picture. It involves letting go of the need to control and allowing life to unfold naturally. Trust is rooted in the understanding that life is a series of interconnected events, and sometimes what seems like a setback is actually a stepping stone to something greater. Think about a situation where things did not go according to plan, but later you realized it was for the best. How does this perspective change your approach to current challenges? Trusting life reduces anxiety and opens us to new possibilities. It helps us to embrace uncertainty with a sense of curiosity and optimism. Equally important is the practice of simplicity. Our lives are often cluttered with unnecessary wants and distractions that cloud our minds and hearts. By simplifying our lives, we return to what truly matters. This involves decluttering our physical space, as well as our mental and emotional space. We learn to prioritize what brings us joy and fulfillment, and let go of what does not. Reflect on areas of your life that feel overly complicated. What steps can you take to simplify and focus on what truly matters? By embracing simplicity, we create space for deeper connections and meaningful experiences. Simplicity allows us to live more intentionally and mindfully, enhancing our overall happiness. Embracing life's harmony. The transformative power of inner stillness, gratitude, and love. In the fourth part, we focus on the transformative power of inner stillness. Inner stillness is the state of being fully present and at peace within ourselves, regardless of external circumstances. It is cultivated through practices such as meditation, deep breathing, and spending time in nature. Inner stillness connects us to our true essence and helps us navigate life with a sense of calm and clarity. Consider how often your mind is filled with thoughts and worries. How would your experience change if you cultivated inner stillness? By finding moments of stillness, we recharge our mental and emotional energy. This practice helps us to respond to life's challenges with greater equanimity and wisdom. Inner stillness is a sanctuary where we can return to our true selves and find peace amidst the chaos. Another essential aspect is the practice of gratitude again, but this time on a deeper level. Gratitude is not just about acknowledging what we have, but also about appreciating the lessons and growth that come from our experiences. It involves recognizing the value in both positive and negative events, understanding that each moment contributes to our journey. Reflect on a challenging experience and consider what lessons or growth it has brought you. How does this perspective shift your feelings about the experience? By practicing deep gratitude, we transform our relationship with life. We begin to see every moment as a gift, filled with opportunities for learning and growth. This profound appreciation enhances our overall happiness and enriches our lives. Finally, we come to the wisdom of love. Love is the foundation of all spiritual practices and philosophies. It is the force that connects us to ourselves, others, and the universe. By cultivating love in our hearts, we transform our lives and the lives of those around us. Love involves kindness, compassion, and understanding. It means seeing the divine in every person and situation. Think about how you can bring more love into your daily interactions. How would your life change if you approached each moment with love and compassion? By practicing love, we create a ripple effect that spreads positivity and joy. Love is the ultimate guide to happiness, leading us to a life filled with meaning and fulfillment. In conclusion, the philosophy of simply letting life be is a profound and practical guide to happiness. It involves understanding and embracing the natural flow of life, practicing mindfulness, gratitude, compassion, acceptance, patience, trust, simplicity, inner stillness, deep gratitude, and love. These principles help us to navigate life's challenges with grace and wisdom, leading us to a more content and peaceful existence. Each moment is an opportunity to practice these principles and cultivate a deeper sense of happiness and well-being.